Do you think you're a waste of space? Welcome to 2026. Yo, alright guys, and welcome to another chance. You have another chance to not be a waste of space. Oh, is this X-ray? Can I actually X-ray? Oh, I can X-ray them on the menu. That's cool, but I'm not here to X-ray them here. Let's start a new game. New Fall is the perfect town, but if you think you can have any of it, you're an idiot. Not the girls with sun-kissed legs rollerblading down the streets. Not the $1 million yachts bobbing lazily in the bright blue harbor. Do we live in LA or something? Not the cheerful laughter of the families picnicking in the park. None of it will ever be yours because you are a failure. And who's to blame? Society and shitty genetics? To have winners, you need losers. And in life's zero-sum game, sorry kid, snake eyes. The days all bleed together in a diary of misery and self-loathing. Every morning, you sleep in like a bum. Get yelled at for being a disappointment. At least I don't live outside. And I have cool statues. You work a pointless job, earning a few pointless bucks that you spent on pointless pizzas that taste like pepperoni and ballsack. How do you know what ballsack tastes like? Have I tasted mine? Every night, you eat alone, try not to cry. And then you cry. What else is there? Train smashed tomato sauce is the only way out. But not if you're a pussy! Not if you're a coward! Growing up, you expect life to be a fairy tale. You'll make it through school, get a good job, meet the girl of your dreams. I didn't know there were trains that close to my house. That's what you tell yourself as you stuff your proposal into the garbage, because you're too much of a wimp to ask. There's more fish in the sea, more opportunities, right? That's what goes through your head as you stay home and play video games instead of going to that party. Do I play video games on the floor? Or on my computer? There's always another chance! Sometimes there's not. Then you're suddenly halfway to 30 and your Cinderella story has turned to ash. Halfway to 30 is 15. I'm not 15 in this game, I'm sure. You're forced to bite life's poisoned apple and realize that you have nothing, you're nobody. Because I have a job, right? You're all alone. All your friends have long since moved on. And the only girl who wants to talk to you is called Alexa. At least a girl wants to talk with me. All those chances you thought you had, gone. You're stuck in a pool with no ladder, hoping you drowned before life hooks its marionette strings into your flesh once more, and you pray that one of them will catch your neck in a tight noose. Like a marionette controlling the animatronics. There my phone goes again, taunting me with a flicker of hope. Well, better check the latest promotional message from my dear mobile carrier. Who is this? I know what you did last weekend. Not last summer, last weekend. I did not do anything last weekend. Who the hell is this? Either number. It's probably some idiot claiming to have a webcam recording of me beating the meat. Sorry man, no money, no friends, no one who cares. All I have is a need for human interaction and this Uno reverse cards. My special cards! And what was that? Budget or much? I've already repressed it. Budget or much? Hello Sydney, what's your favorite scary movie? The answer is absolutely nothing. Who is this? Also, that's not true. Completing Castlevania for the 167th time and attempting to make an origami cat out of an old pizza box doesn't count. Hey! Delete that recording you have of me. Merda, that's odd, but I did tweet that. Always thought my 3 followers were bots. Maybe it's my mom, my dad, and my cat. How do you know this? Who the hell are you? It was a pretty good origami cat though, right? Can I see it? Maybe it's really cool, I don't know. Doesn't matter, you're lazy and self-destructive. That's why you're here now, contemplating your failures. You've had no significant impact on anyone's life. Flora hates you. Who's Flora, my landlady? You have no special talents. You've never even had an interesting science fair project. Some of it is bad luck. Most of it is your own doing. I've never seen anyone make so many poor choices in life. It saddens me. Stop bullying me already. Joe, is that you? Is this the NSA? I can explain the browser history. And all those choices have led me to you. Are you the woman I've been waiting for all of my life? How do you know it's a woman and not the FBI? FBI, open up! Right? No, I'm not, but I have something to tell you about those choices. Something life-changing. Do I have to sell my soul? All you need to do is tell me your name. I asked first. Are you also after my credit card number? You're going to be disappointed. Hold up, are you a Nigerian prince by any chance? I have no money on my credit cards. What? No, if you want to know what I have to say, tell me your name. He's probably a scammer, but what do I have to lose? What is your name? My name is Royal Nutter. My name is Royal Nutter. There you go, now tell me. Hello? That's really funny. Maybe he didn't like my name. Most people ghost me after I send them a picture. Ghosted after name, that's a first. Oh well, what's the point of staying awake anyway? Maybe he's doing a spell with my name now. Let's go to sleep, I guess. Am I going to wake up in the middle of the night? Oh, what happened with my room? What the frick is the alarm going off? I haven't set one in years. Don't I go to work? What happened with my room? Is this an alternate timeline? That dream was a good one too. Obviously, something had to ruin it for me. These things is driving me nuts. I'm Nutter. Quest started. Smash or pass. Shut that infernal contraption up, no matter the cost. It's here, right? It's alarm. Shut up, alarm! Please, shut up! Just turn that off. What should I do with this thing? Smash it, turn it off, leave it. Let's smash it! Ding dong, the watch is dead. Who knew a proper smashing would feel so good? The testosterone, the sheer power. I'm pathetic. There's no need to be up for several more hours. What the hell did my alarm go off so early? Kapow! Smash or pass, I guess? What's wrong with my room today? There's a magazine on the floor. Found it outside the neighbor's garage when I was 14. It's been a great source of inspiration over the years. For me to be a failure, right? There goes the inspiration. Can I clean my room or something? This is depressing. Can I get a book? Interesting book. Big Words, the lazy intellectual's guide to sounding smart. I can get smarter now, or maybe just sound smarter. Flora once caught one of those crime scene black lights for her birthday. She almost threw up when she put it at my bed. Poor Flora, she wasn't ready. What do you do in your bed and why don't you clean up? That is disgusting. Thread count 400. Girl count 0. No girl has been in my room, huh? I wonder why, with all these posters. Shirts, pants, socks, and boxers. Dress to kill? It's probably easier for the funeral home if I arrive naked. Maybe. Can I dress myself? Not the time to play dress up, besides all my clothes are dirty. Maybe we should do laundry. There's a flash drive in here. Plug it in, take it out, plug it in again. That's how you do it. You never know when you might need a sizable stick, right? I got one now. Can I go on my computer? It's not an addiction. Stopping would be easy, but why though? At least it's not drugs or alcohol, right? Would you prefer me to be addicted to my PC or drugs? This machine is one of the few things that brings me happiness. 14 hours a day has to be enough though. 14 hours a day? I thought we had a job. Can we go outside? My trusty door, the faithful barrier between the safety of my room and the perils of the outside. But we have to go outside. What's the point of staying in our room the entire game, right? These tiles have reflected some of my dirtiest moments. I'm surprised they still sparkle. Nature's call. Sitting up or sitting down. Either way, it's time for a lick. We are men. We be sitting down. Who's on laundry duty in this house? That person needs to come clean. Maybe we should clean it, right? Been caught with my hands in this basket more times than I'd like to admit. Come on. Don't be that dirty, man. Sugar cube. What was this doing in the shower? Oh, I don't know. Why are they drying clothes in the bedroom? That's weird. Washed, what a shame. Oh yeah, I love for them to be dirty, right? Out of reach. How small am I? My height ruining my life yet again. As always, I'm a short king, right? It's filled with used tampons and dirty tissues. Are they shows or floras? Only one way to find out. Am I going to suck on those tampons or something? Can I take them? Nothing good can be gained from this. Nothing bad either, apart from dirty hands. A little bit of blood in my hands, I guess. Screw it, I'm going in! Oh, no, don't do that. That's disgusting. I was just joking, you know? Box of tissues for drying tears and other bodily fluids. Sweat, for example, sure. Sweat. These boxes always seem to run out. Better bring an extra. I need those. I need a bunch of tissues for this game. Can I wash my teeth or something? Sink, water, and soap. The only thing missing is hope. Aha, gotcha. Maybe let's take a lick first, right? Might splash or flood. Use with extreme caution. Let's take a lick. Is there anything better than emptying a full bladder? Waking up at 3 AM and drink water. That's a really good feeling. Maybe some action, love, or joy. But those things don't come easily, or ever really. Not for me. me, because I'm a failure. Ah, it's just like that. Hardest part of the day completed. It's smooth sailing from here. So now what do? Don't think of Sonic the toilet. Don't think of Sonic the toilet. Don't think of Sonic the toilet. Fodas. Who's Sonic the toilet? Never urge to flush an extra time, unless it's clogged, or you live in Cali, or you've injured your flushing hands. Never mind. Yeah, never mind indeed. The monotony of staying hygienic. Looking in the mirror will give me my daily dose of emotion, distilled misery. Is it masochism to seek out this pain every morning, or just a need to feel something at all? Either way is better than looking at the dried boogers on the porcelain. Who put them there? Probably me. Hold on. The face of a true loser stares back from the mirror, pale with the moonscape of zits and acne. Vulture neck, dark eye rings, weak jawline. They really want us to be a loser in this game, huh? But something doesn't seem quite right. Did Joe cut my hair in my sleep? That bowl cut used to be my mark of shame in high school, but I've let it grow since. Those few hours of sleep sucked, but somehow my face looks younger, more rested, fewer lines of despair and grief. Did I travel back in time? Also less facial hair, less weight, less of an urge to end it all. That's depressing. The scar above my eye from tumbling down the stage at graduation is gone. What the hell? The nut in the mirror is definitely younger, high school age perhaps. Am I back at being 18? It's like the late nights in front of the computer haven't caught up with him yet. Like the fast food and soft drinks haven't left their mark on his body. That's why my room is like that. He's still me, the nervous eyes, the bad posture, the lack of confidence, but somehow a less broken version. What the frick is going on? Royal Nutter! You and Flora will have to catch the bus today. I have to leave early. The bus? The bus to where? Royal Nutter, did you hear me? If you miss the bus, you'll regret it. Do you know how bad it looks if you're late on the first day? This is your last year. Just graduate for goodness sakes. Joe's poker face is worse than Lady Gaga's, so if this is a prank, she's really killing it. There's also that hope in her voice, which I thought had died years ago. First I get a strange text, then the alarm goes off out of nowhere, my face changes, and now this? Did I just wake up from the nightmare that'll be my life, or did I actually travel back in time? Oh god, what if I have to live through all the suffering a second time? Not if I change it. Royal Nutter, answer me! Yes Joe, I'll be down in a minute. Is this a joke? I'm going back to bed. See you tonight. Don't ask me, young man. You'll be down here in 5 minutes or you can kiss your computer goodbye. She sounds serious. Better not antagonize her any further. Let's be nice with her. Dress to the 9 or like to the 4 maybe. Nothing fancy in that wardrobe. Maybe that's a date with a girl? To get better clothes? Through the looking glass, nothing but disappointment. The single object that has ruined more days for me than any other person, place or thing. The mirror. Why are women's underthings so much nicer than men's? Did you put them on? What if I want lace frills and little ribbons, right? That's not manly, that's why. A bedroom door with a working lock, for now. I can break it, aha! I see it now. The bedroom looks different. The old posters have all returned. Didn't you notice that when you woke up? These bussy babes deserved a better fate than the bin. My old computer hums in the corner again. It cost me a fortune to replace this piece of crap. And what about my secret folder? Joe would never dare touch or make threats about my new computer, even as a prank. Fodas. I guess I did travel back in time. If this is all real, then maybe it's time to make an effort. Another chance, that's the title of the game. Last time, everyone laughed at me for stumbling in late on the first day. Merda. Fully processing this mastery would require more life force than I currently have. Might as well get dressed. Closet, here we go! Last time my shirt was on backwards and had a mustard stain. Wouldn't hurt to put some more thought into it this time. Wear the strip vest to display my fashion sense. Wear the tank top to show off my saps. Do I even have any saps? Wear the hoodie if I want to show off, I'll just use my brain. Let's go with the fashion sense, you know? Putting it on and pulling it off are two completely different skills when it comes to clothes. True. The risk of getting laughed at always stopped me before, but it's not like playing it safe ever did me any favors. I already became a loser in my past life. Better become another kind of loser. At least you're not naked. You've spared many from years of therapy. Back to school special. Time to face those demons and teachers and everyone else at that school again. Let's go outside then. This could be the start of something new. A total makeover. What do you call that? Another chance. Is that Joe? Do I eat breakfast before I go? This shelf contains an apron, kitchen towels, and plastic bags. Flora should cosplay more as a flaming hot maid. Don't say that out loud. So where's my parents, by the way? This drawer contains a measuring beaker and a bunch of shot glasses. Apart from my ego, this is where all the fragile things are. Ahaha, that's a joke, right? Because I'm fragile. This cupboard contains spices, flour, salt, and ketchup. Shouldn't ketchup be in the fridge? The blood and tears of any serious chef. Chefs don't put ketchup anywhere. Only kids eat ketchup. This drawer contains a cutting board, a grater, and a pan. Just like my humor, grating, deadpan, and cutting edge. You know what? Self-deprecating human, right? Press X button for X-ray mode. Oh, I'm like Superman. I have X-ray vision, but the kettle is in front of me. Tea, the poor man's coffee. Coffee, the poor man's Diet Coke. The pot called the kettle black and got called out on the blatant racism. Never made it back to the stovetop after that. Is that supposed to be a dad joke or something? I have a kettle now. Can I use my X-ray vision now? Kinda, yes. The newspaper is in front though. Whoa, boy. This water was purified by way of distillation, demonization, reverse osmosis, UV rays, X-rays, Blu-rays, manta rays, and exorcism. Can we take it? Tastes a bit like water. Odd, right? Never drank from a water bottle and it tastes like water. I have water though. Stuff top regularis. Perfect for burning stuff. Also perfect for burning stuff. What can I burn in here? Right, after the last incident, Joe put 50 logs on the stove. Am I like a kid or something? Am I gonna get late? Uh-oh. Oh, I can fix the stuff. Cool. At what time do I have to go to school? Hi, Joe. Good morning. I hope you're ready for the new school here. I should get going, right? Can I flirt with her? My handsome young man. That's it? Okay. Whoa, even Joe looks different. Younger, happier, and less resentful towards me. What's wrong? You look like you've seen a ghost. Well, if you're down here now, you'll make it to the bus. Tell Flora I said goodbye, okay? Come here, let me give you a kiss. Mwah! Thank you so much, Joe. I love your kisses. Can I use X-ray in here? I cannot use the X-ray now. Joe showing affection? That's new. Well, not really new. All those years of slowly losing her glow, man, it's good to see her so perky again. Is she gonna dress something else underneath that, suit? The sweet familiar scent of her mango pine perfume with just a hint of sweat. I like the smell of her sweat? What are you talking about? This time around, being good should probably be one of my priorities. Thanks, Joe. I needed this. Have a good day now. Don't be late. Nice to see Joe so happy again. Did you say that Flora is here? It's been years since we last spoke. Morning! That's Flora. I hope they're not mother and daughter. Bye, I guess. Should we go to school? It's 10 AM already. I can use X-ray. Let's go. This is so cool. I am Superman. Sup? Oh god, she's doing that thing again. She's doing what? Don't look at me like that. It's creepy. Put some pants on then. It's not my fault. Breakfast! In a way, it's nice to see Flora so animated. After a fight at the end of senior year, she stopped talking to me. Flora turning cold and indifferent was always one of my biggest regrets. Hi Flora, how have you been? What? Since last night? Someone made a lot of noise again. What were you even doing up that late? I was texting, I guess. Things that no woman should ever know about. Least of all Flora. Anyway, where's the breakfast? You do your own breakfast. The breakfast? Yes, did you make the breakfast yet? Me? I just got down here. Make your own breakfast. Joe said that you should do it from now on. You do it. Make your own breakfast. Selfish as always, whatever, fine. She seems entirely unaware. It must just be me then. Unaware of what? Several years have passed for me, but for her it's only a few hours. Flora actually went off and did something with her life. She wasn't living with us. She probably never felt the need to come home and visit me. Our lives couldn't have turned out any more different. Both Joe and Flora were always successful and driven. Not me though. I'm just going to take this. What? Cereal maybe? Kamiho! Guys, milk first or cereal first? For me, cereal first. If you put milk first, you're out of your damn mind. I'm glad she doesn't need my help to reach the cereals though. Maybe it's the type of it that gets me? What are you looking at? Crap. Nothing. Looks like you needed some help reaching. Not with my height. Don't touch my cereal. Looks like you needed some help. Oh, it's okay. I got it. It's strange to see her here again, having a somewhat normal conversation. Flora used to be so annoying back in the day, but I guess I still missed her, but she doesn't need to know that. Hey, I have to do this questionnaire for the company I'm interning at this semester. You're going to be my first victim. The first day of school and she's already got opportunities lined up. Same old Flora. Although not quite, she never asked me for help in the past. Might as well humor her. Are you listening? You better take this seriously, royal nutter. Yes, I'm listening. Okay, answer these questions to the best of your ability. First question, you're stuck in a room. What's the first thing you do? I open the door. I break down the door. Am I alone? Yeah, am I? What do you mean, are you alone? Like, is there someone else there who can help? Preferably someone hot and female and named Flora. Maybe we don't even need to get out? Oh my god, you're the worst! That's my answer. Fine, whatever. Okay, next question. How is this gonna help her in her internship? For the last few months, you've been sacrificing goats in the company server room. Your boss is on the way over, shouting, "What the hell do you think you're doing?" What's your response? With all due respect, ma'am, I'm an expert in my field and you hired me for a reason. I'm merely doing my job. Sacrificing goats is my job? I'd serve her a glass of wine and a CPU cooked medium rare goat sirloin with garlic butter. That sounds very good. I'd wrestle her down and tie her to the altar. The goat sacrifices haven't improved the speed of the servers. Maybe this will. She's the ultimate goat. A wild beast entered the server room and started chewing on the cables, ma'am. I had to put it down or risk losing our data. Let's sacrifice the boss as well. Tell me you're joking! Anything for the company, Flora. Anything for the company. I can't believe we're the same species. Alright, next question. You walk in through the woods with a basket of goodies when you come to a fork. You know that if you go left, the road will be long and tough, but it's said that beautiful nymphs await the travelers that can reach them. Ooh, left sounds enticing. You also know that if you go right, the road will be short and easy, and you'll make it home safely. What do you do? What am I, the Little Red Riding Hood? So many options, so many factors to consider. Am I though? Can you take this seriously for 1 minute? I'm already getting fed up with your merda. Okay, relax. Can you repeat the question, please? No, what do you do? I go left, I go right. I pick up the fork and eat the goodies in the basket. I go left. I saw that choice coming from a mile away, pervert. Ha! Okay, let's move on. There's an old pizza box on the floor of your room. Is this Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria? Or is it a fact? Is there a question? No, just a random observation I made earlier. Has she been to my room? Well, if you're interested, it still contains a few pieces of dried up crust, in case I get hungry. What's wrong with you? Next question. You're in Antarctica, trying to assemble a team of highly trained butlers. One of them just turned to you and said, "Nut nut." What do you do? I realize I'm in the Pingus kit and start tearing down the fourth wall to punch whoever wrote this question. I look him dead in the eye, puffing out my chest, slowly shaping my mouth into a trumpet. Nut nut! I pull out my penguin hunting rifle and scream, "Spies! They've infiltrated the Battle Academy!" Nut nut? The rock bottom of stupidity has been reached. Not sure what she expected with a question like that. Okay, final question. Who's your ideal lover? These questions don't seem related at all. What sort of internship are you doing exactly? Should you really be asking me this? None of your business, just answer the question. Someone hot and driven, someone cute and kind, someone smart and sophisticated, someone confident, someone experienced, someone that has a pepe. That's all I need. Wow, it's just wow, I like all the girls the same. Hey, beggars can't be choosers. Okay, that's all. My friends will pick me up soon, so I have to go and get ready. Don't bother me. Can I join you and your friends? Alright, so this is what it's like being back in high school again. Flora is clearly unaware that we've both referred to our younger selves. Seems like I'm the only one who knows. And that means, well, it could mean anything really. Figuring out time travel will just have to take a backseat for now. Got to get to school on time. That means, guys, that we have another chance. And if you want me to continue this, don't forget to tell me in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe. Say good, and of course, awesome. Bye.